What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Socially Awkward Podcast. My name is Adam. I'm back again with my friend Ryan. How you doing, sir?
What's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I'm
Good,
just
excellent.
took a half a gummy earlier. Now I am an idiot, and I'm really nervous. I'm gonna fuck this podcast up. Gummies make me nervous, man. I'm gonna look back. Did I hit record? I'm gonna make sure I even started this thing. Dude, half a gummy is like F's with me, man.
No, I get that. I mean, I don't partake. I actually never had an edible, so I will tell you that one. So I've never had a gummy or an edible. So I don't know that feel. I have a lot of friends and family members that do that stuff, but the THC side, I do take CBD. That doesn't get you high, but the THC edibles and things like that, I don't do that one, just for the fact that I was scared shitless one time. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I am not gonna lie on this one.
What are you scared of?
So I'll tell you. Here's the story. When I was younger, I smoked weed before, and I just when I got older, I found out that I wasn't smoking it right. I mean, like, you don't smoke a fucking blunt till it's gone if you're not a blunt smoker or a weed smoker like that. You do weed, you smoke it like until like you feel okay. You don't have to smoke the whole damn thing. I said, oh, okay. I didn't realize that until you got older. I used to smoke with people who was like smoking, like just like they wake up, they smoke, they breathe, they smoke, they go eat, they smoke, they go take a piss, they smoke. I'm like, God damn. So I was hanging out with people like that and trying to do something like that. I was throwing up, didn't like the feel. I was like, I'm cool. Weed is not drugs are not for me. So, but what scared me from doing edibles is that I saw this girl one time drop some pills. It was at like a golfing game, thing like that, and she was dropping some pills, and it was ecstasy. And I was like, I will
dropping.
Never
you
do
mean
it.
Eating?
Yeah, she had some ecstasy pills.
I picture her just dropping pills on the ground.
Let me rephrase. She had some E. So she had an illegal substance. I did not partake in that. And that she was on the floor of the golfing game place that we was at. Didn't know this girl, but we asked her friends, like, what is wrong with your girl? Because she was on the floor saying, I'm swimming, like acting like she's swimming on the floor. And they had like a little mechanical horse, like the quarter horses, like you remember, like those kids and shit like that. She got stuck in that.
How do you get stuck in the horse?
Exactly. Like she went underneath the legs of it where the post was. And
it was
like,
crushing her?
No, it wasn't crushing her. But she was like intertwining her. So I'm like, you're not technically stuck. You just don't know how to get the fuck out of there.
The fuck is going on, dude?
So yeah, so I'm like, I will. That was the first time I saw. I was like,
what? That still has nothing to do with edibles.
Ingesting something that got me high. That right
You're
there, I saw that.
Pussy.
Scared shit out of me. Yep, goddamn right. I was like, dude, nope, I'm cool.
DePaul, do I look? I took half a gummy. Do I look like I'm going to get stuck under a horse right now? You just you take one in your house and you sit on the couch and then you giggle for 2 hours. That's all it is.
Nah, bro.
All right, fine. I can see you're gonna be stubborn as a mule.
On this one, yeah, I got friends who like, oh, they cook stuff, they bake like brownies and Rice Krispie treats. I'm like, I'm cool. I got family members that actually use it for actual like to keep them calm and shit like that. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm not fucking with that. But it is what it is.
Hey,
to each his own.
As long as you're happy. As long as you're happy.
That's all that matters. And I tell people the same thing. As long as you're happy, you're not hurting nobody. It's not hurting you. You're good.
Well, if you ever come to my house, just if you taste something a little funny in your dinner,
I'll beat your ass. I'm like, this motherfucker just drugged me. He's trying to take advantage of me.
Oh, another angry black man. That's a perfect segue into what we're about to do.
Shut up.
All right, guys. So as you read in the title, We're gonna react to some. Every time we've done reactions, people said they like the reaction. So today we're gonna react to Family Guy funny dark joke or black jokes or something.
Okay.
So
cool.
This is gonna be hilarious.
All right, so I'll pull this up. All right, so we're gonna start this one. The first I saw when you sent hey, let's react to this. I didn't go through all of it, but I was like, all right, yeah, we can do this. At first, I was like,
what? No, what?
I'm gonna be really. I was like, is Adam using me as a token black guy as a cover? I was like, no, this is actually pretty funny shit. I know
if I was next to you, I would slap you so hard.
I know you would. That's why I said that.
No, the reason I picked it is because I want to hear the perspective of a black guy who, when they see these kind of jokes, that's interesting to me, because I feel like a mistake a lot of people make these days is that black people don't want to be made fun of, just like the rest of us. I mean, like we all got to be able to laugh at ourselves and laugh at our stereotypes. You know what I mean? No one is exempt from that. So I thought it'd just be fun to watch it with you.
I agree.
And shame on you.
No,
shame. Shame.
Don't shame me. I opened myself up. That was a thought that I had, and I was like, no, that's not why, because I know Adam's not like that. Now I'll tell you why later on after we watch this, why I thought that.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, here we go.
To Damn Nature, you scary on BET.
Damn, that motherfucker run fast. You see that shit? That thing come by my house, I kill it.
Jesus.
That rat-looking thing just got ate. Damn, Nature, you scary.
I remember when I first saw this episode. I mean, I actually watched the episode. I was like, what the fuck? Just his voice. So, but technically, that can be a voice of any Southern.
Yeah, there's some voice actors who do the voices of like black people and do them well.
Yeah. But we're gonna continue on this one.
Those are all the monuments.
I don't even understand the first one. That's why I didn't laugh. I don't understand that joke. It's just because a black guy's saying it in like a quote unquote black guy way.
Yeah, the voice, okay. Like it's like kind of like dang nature. Like the stereotype is that's how black people talk.
Okay, okay, so that was just like a voiceover.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it. Sorry.
About in school. There's the Washington Monument. There's the Obama Monument.
Motherfucker, it ain't that much bigger on average.
Oh man,
that's hilarious, dude.
That is hilarious.
Imagine if they actually built something like that and called it the Obama Monument. And it was like twice the size.
Wow. Oh, do you know the meaning behind that? The whole monuments like that?
Around the original, the one that's actually there?
Yeah. Well, the actual that's called an obelisk.
Okay.
So the whole actually the reason why that joke works so well is because that actual monument, that statue, represents a man's manhood, and it's actually from.
Does it really?
Yes, it does. They used to do those in Egyptian times and back in Africa for kings like that actually represent their manhood. I shit you not. I learned that in school.
So, and that's what they meant to do with this one?
The same thing? I don't think that they knew what they were doing when they created that.
Oh, it just kind of worked out like that.
Yeah, that's why it's the George Washington Monument, but that's it's called obelisk. I forget it's called obelisk. I forget the name, but it starts with O, and that's what that actually represents. And that's why that joke works so much well when you know what it means, because now he's thinking like, shit. So
yeah, I'm about sick of you guys acting like all your stereotypes are bad. Like you guys get stereotyped with the.
I never said all the stereotypes are bad.
You know, I feel like you'd think that.
Hey, look, man. Not all black people like fried chicken. I love fried chicken. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm about fucking sick of this thing. Like black people think that the chicken is their thing. Okay, chicken, like fried chicken, and that whole like southern shit, that's like my favorite food. And by the way, watermelon, it's my favorite fruit by far. You guys don't get to just have all the good. That's not a. I'm still sick of people equating those things with black people. Those are my favorite foods, motherfucker. And I'm as white as it gets.
We'll get back to that one too. Keep that same thought. All right, here we go.
It was a trap. Everything on Groupon
They're all
is just
crying.
a trick to get out black people. We're sinking.
We now return.
Wait, pause that. Explain that joke to me.
So that joke right there is have you ever saw the movie Get Out?
No.
See, and that's why you don't get it. So okay.
Oh, okay.
So let's go back a little bit. So even from the beginning right here. All right, right there. So you see, and if you haven't, I mean, I don't know, you probably won't watch it anyway, but still, in the movie, she's the therapist doing that. She has, it's a whole scene of the cup, teacup, and all stuff like that, and spinning the spoon in the teacup. And this is a scene that the black people or the black person is actually sitting on a couch crying.
Okay.
It was a trap. Everything on Groupon is just a trick to get out black people. We're sinking.
We now return to
So yeah, so you have to watch the movie to get.
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say. I guess I got to watch the movie to fully get it.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones on BET.
I got a big ass coat, chair to sit in, China's cup of wine,
So
and a midget.
stupid.
But I ain't going out there with all them monsters out there.
So fucking dumb.
I didn't see an episode before. That shit was funny. Wow. And I'll be the same fucking way. Like, fuck that. Oh, fuck.
We're here to dance for the kids.
Run, 80s black guys! You're no match for the 90s black guys!
Wow.
Dude, the funny thing is they got it exactly right.
Yeah. I remember those fucking days in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid and watching those popping breakdancing videos, and compared to fucking the shit down, yeah, it's all about guns. And
Yeah, you guys were like into just wearing cool clothes and Run DMC in the 80s and the 90s. Y'all went fucking crazy.
See, here's the thing.
By the way,
crazy.
I'm having fun just completely generalizing all you guys. That's funny.
It was the they just focus more on certain things. Like we battled with dancing and all that stuff like that in the media, but now it's like, okay, let's just get guns and pop everybody off. I'm like, God damn, man, why y'all just got to display us like that? I mean, shit. All right,
Showtime at the pump.
have you ever watched you know the Showtime at the Apollo is?
Isn't that where the crowd's like famous for being really tough on the it's a comedy, right?
It's actually a talent show. It was a National Wild Talent Show that was displayed. It was known for a lot of black people will be on there. White people are on there too. Other nationalities are on there too, but it was known for a lot of black people to be on there. It was like it was known as the Black People's Bong Show or Gong Show. But mostly you will see a lot of people of color on there. And so yeah, and they always come on late, like after like hell late, like around 1 o'clock or something like that. So yeah, so this was the videos this part is about.
I've heard of it. I've just never. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Gotcha.
It's showtime at the pump.
What? I'm tired. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's a black show. What, I can't be tired at 1 a.m? I'm voiding my...
Look at Brian.
Dude, that's so funny. Because he absolutely just didn't want to watch an all-black show at 1 a.m. That's
My bowels right now because I died not 30 minutes ago in the carriage on the way here.
Well, we all know how this goes. I'm doing it!
I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. Stop resisting.
fuck? It's
Oh,
sad
man.
because it's fucking true.
Dude, that's rough.
Yeah, bro. I got stories.
Know each other?
Know each other? Peter Jerome is an old boyfriend of mine.
What?
What?
I was out of it. Wait, are we being robbed?
Wow. Wow, Stewie. Wow.
Oh, Family Guy doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Nah.
You, sir.
I'm doing my mail route, Joe.
Maybe you'd be more comfortable talking about it down at the station.
You're right. It is more comfortable here.
The police station. Come for the racial profiling. Stay for the comfort.
Maybe you'd be more comfortable talking about this down at the station.
Oh, fucking A. That's crazy.
That guy's he has a very monotone, blank, like there's something about his voice. He's just, yeah.
Who, Joe or Cleveland?
No. The guy that plays the cop.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he's got a very, what else have I seen him in?
Wasn't he in
Men in Black 2?
Yes.
Yeah, he was that guy.
Okay, cool.
No.
He was in the Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
And Cleveland, what I love about him, that's like the most distinct voice I've ever heard. Like when you hear that,
Right?
it's just one of those voices. It's just like it's made for this kind of like cartoon stuff. It's perfect.
Exactly.
Works here.
Can I help you, sir?
Sorry, all I got is a quarter, pal.
Excuse me, sir. My buddy here was looking for a computer.
That's
I
so
would like
fucking racist.
to elect you president.
Hey, Cleveland,
Hey, go back. I want to watch that again, dude. That is so racist. When he put his glasses on, he took him serious. How that's so fucked up,
Bro.
Dude,
Hold on.
that is savage, man.
Bro.
Someone who works here.
Can I help you, sir?
Sorry, all I got is a quarter, pal. Excuse me, sir. My buddy here is looking for a computer. I would like to elect you president.
Hey,
I should
Cleveland,
not
just
have
wanted
eaten a
to give
gummy
you
before I watched these.
heads up that Peter has a whip because, well, you know, given your racial heritage, it seems like something you might want to keep an eye out.
Grape sodagram. I know that.
Did you read it?
You say grape sodagram?
Yeah.
What is that?
Grape soda?
I know grape soda. Why do you say grape sodagram?
It's just like because
You just delivering
grape
grape soda?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is very risky, but the upside is so good, I'm taking it.
You know, Quahog Estates is a very exclusive
Wow.
neighborhood.
I got an invitation to go to the mayor's house.
Uh-huh. So you're telling me if I ran these plates, they'd come back clean?
Absolutely.
Hold the attitude.
On your
Oh, poor black people, man. That's so funny.
Fuck, man.
marks, get set,
And hold on.
white guy.
Where I'm at and what the point, one part of what's driving my laughter now is that I know that by me laughing, there's some people are going to be like, that dude's laughing a little too hard at these. What the fuck is going on with that guy? And even in thinking about that, people are thinking that about me is making me laugh more. So it makes me even more racist.
Laughing is not racist. What the fuck? Shit. Oh fuck! This I'm actually laughing too hard myself. I'm fucking fucking asthma kicking in. Woo! All right. Man. Let me go back a little bit. All right, here we go.
Absolutely.
Hold the attitude.
On your marks, get set, white guys, go.
I have high hopes for this. I had a Cliff Bar before we started.
Oh, fuck
Everybody
you guys, man.
Phew, thought they were coming after us.
You see that shit?
Oh shit!
Oh
Hey,
no!
Seems like something you might want.
There you go.
I know this is.
Quahog Estates is a very exclusive neighborhood.
I got an invitation to go to the mayor's house.
Uh-huh. So you're telling me if I ran these plates, they'd come back clean?
Absolutely.
Hold the attitude.
On your marks,
shit.
get set, white guys, go.
I have high hopes for this. I had a Cliff Bar before we started.
Everybody else.
Phew, thought they were coming after us.
Oh, no.
You know, Cleveland, it must be weird for you guys to move and not because of a hurricane.
How you doing tonight? So you ever notice when two black guys come in your convenience store and one go one way and one go the other way? What What they doing? What they stealing? Who with me? You stay out my store. All you stay out my store. I remember your face.
Remember your face. Oh, what a piece of shit.
Well, at least I didn't get robbed. And what can I do for you four fine black gentlemen today?
Okay, you all remember the plan. We walk up wearing our Bill Cosby masks.
Peter, that's President Obama.
Oh, did I just do a racism?
Oh, no. Did it freeze up?
You know what?
Hey, Dale, I noticed your lawn's getting a little high.
Yeah, I used to have a guy for that.
Dick. Okay, now, you have a good one.
That uncle...
You got that, right?
Yeah, that you don't doesn't have his slaves anymore.
Okay.
Sit around in the house all day in his underdrawers saying he between jobs? To be between jobs, you had to have had a job in the first place.
That's accurate.
And Earl got that cell phone. He on the Sprint plan. When the bill come, he sprint.
Yes, so many of them are delinquent in payments.
Gotta go. First fare of the night.
Oh.
I should really pick up that milk now before I forget.
You son of a bitch!
That's a great idea.
Oh
Let's
my
go to
gosh.
Harvard.
Oh, I don't know, you guys. We'll be as out of place there as a black guy in Sweden.
Black and sippin'.
Yeah, black and sippin'.
Last day on Earth, last
Black and
chance to do it.
sipping. Is that what he said? Black and
He said
sipping?
black and sipping. Oh, damn.
Was a black person over there like albino or something? You know?
They're fucking black.
No, I mean
Fuck,
like
dude.
no. I mean like they're that rare to like. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, at this point anymore, no. It's you can go anywhere. They got black Irish people. It's no.
Yeah, but that's pretty rare though.
Yeah.
A black Irish person or a black Swedish person. I think
you
it's
never
like
know.
99% white people still over there. Maybe like 95%.
I doubt that.
I have no data. I have no data to back that up.
I know you
whatsoever.
don't.
That's a complete guess. It's probably
I'm
wrong.
going to find a black neighborhood and see what happens if I yell the you-know-what word. They respected me for saying it.
They respected me for saying it.
Fucking hey.
Black Jesus. I rode into town on an ass. Yo mama's ass.
Lord, I'm gonna tell you, being a slave is a much worse job than the temp agency made it sound. You gonna eat all that possum?
I am.
I'm a runaway slave.
I'm running away because people want me.
Is that it? It just cut off right there, huh?
Yeah, it's cut off right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, fucking hey.
Good time.
That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty funny. I enjoy Family Guy, and I here's the thing. People are like, oh, is that? I know we thought, is this like too risky and like that? I don't think so. And like you said, people need to be able to laugh at themselves, because if you don't, like, fuck, well, like, you got to have humor, and it helps lighten shit. And that's it. Just what it say? Art meditates life, and if it's something that's an issue, it needs to be addressed. So I think it's a good thing that people bring up. It could just be brought up through comedy or whatever, but that's important. And so I think it's cool. It makes it a lighthearted. It's still a serious issue, like racism, all that shit like that. But it's shit that has been there. That's out there. So yeah, it's fucking. I love fucking Family Guy shit like that.
Yeah, I think it'd be devastating if, like, you can't not be able to laugh at yourself, and you can't be scared to poke fun at other people if it's, all in good fun. I think comedy, man, if you don't have comedy, like, then your country's lost the ability to think or make fun of anything, or it's not all about making fun. I know I keep saying that, but that's just like the thing that's the hardest to do in comedy right now is like make fun of something else, because people take it as like it's serious and that you really don't like that thing. I think it's important to laugh at all of our faults, all of our stereotypes. Honestly, it's important to laugh at it. It's like it's an outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and absolutely. And here's the thing here's the thing that makes everything different: the context that you're putting in, and comedy has a lot to do with that too, and just in life in general. I mean, it comes to anything in life, the context. So if you are saying something with negative intent or a intent, then yeah, it's fucked up. Don't do that. If you're saying something like or doing something to hurt somebody, yeah, it's fucked up. But if it's like, oh, I'm making light of it because this was an issue, this has something that has happened, it's true. Like, it's a lot of things that people say. It's funny because it's true. Yeah, like shit. I used to me and my friends used to talk about like old like cartoons and TV shows we watched as a kid. We used to fucking go around and, like just before like the internet and all that shit was real big. Everybody had a fucking cell phone at their disposal to go on the internet. We would talk about like getting ass whoopings, getting whoopings. Oh yeah, I got whooping. We would laugh about it because it was an experience. It was funny. Getting beat is not funny. It's not. It's not something to laugh about. But it's an experience that you have, and it's a relatable thing. So it was funny, and you didn't die from it. It was like a discipline thing. It wasn't like you're actually getting child abused. No. But same thing with around like racial and stereotypical stuff. It happened. Acknowledge it. Learn from it. Grow from it. And then people use comedy to cope with things. People use comedy to help educate as well. I mean, so it's all about the context that you bring in. It's not. I don't see that Family Guy or any like those other like Simpsons done it too a couple times. That they're doing it for ill intent to hurt people and talk bad about certain type of nationality or race or community or group. It's just more of a hey, we're a comedy based media source, and we're going to use that stereotype or whatever that to fucking make people laugh, and it helps bring awareness.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reason that kind of comedy is funny is because it's the same thing. Me and Katrina have talked about this several times. I think I may have talked to you about like once, but like the reason I laugh at Steve Carell in The Office, you know, especially when he's making jokes about Oscar, you know, calling him faggy or whatever, and the reason I laugh at that is it's because of the absurdity of it. It's funny because you know it's fucked up. It's not funny because oh ha ha ha, he's saying the F word. I agree with that. I like it's not some like childish. Like finally someone is saying it. We can all say it now. Like that kind of. I'm so glad this is happening. This is funny. No, it's hey, he's saying that. You shouldn't say that. That's absurd and it's fucked up. So that's funny to me. It's like it allows you can live vicariously through the comedy, and like it's like a little outlet. It's like a little release. Because look, and so we're all. Jordan Peterson talks about this a lot. Like we're all like you shouldn't say to yourself that look, I'm not a monster. I have no evil inside of me, because human nature, it's all in there, good, evil, happy, and sad. But people try to suppress that, and that's how you get fucking psychopaths and people that are depressed. Well, he said what you should do is embrace the fact that you are capable of those things and just be really good at controlling it. And why the fuck did I bring that up?
That gummy hit a different way this time, didn't it?
I had such a good point, man. There was something there. But basically, go ahead.
No. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, and it's like, especially with the living I can't even fucking say
vicariously.
Vicariously, thank you. Vicariously, that's I get 100% what you're saying. 100% what you're saying about that one. Just for the fact that people can relate better when it's lighthearted. They can understand. They will feel less threatened or attacked, and you can get your point across better, and what you're trying to basically display to them, portray to them. So, I mean, you can do that in so many ways. Like people are like, oh, that's a great, like Blazing Saddles. I constantly bring that up. That's a great comedy. Mel Brooks did it. A Jewish man produced that comedy. Richard Pryor helped write that comedy.
Richard Pryor, savage, dude.
And
I watched Brewster's Millions the other night.
Yeah.
Or I haven't seen that in like 20 years.
Yeah.
And I watched it again. The movie's still good.
It's still good. And that's fucking so funny about this is that I was like, oh, I didn't even know that Richard Pryor wrote Blazing Saddles. He was supposed to be the sheriff. Him and Gene Wilder, they do great comedy together. And Richard Pryor was supposed to be the sheriff, but the what was it? Warner Brothers was like, nah, we don't want Richard Pryor. He's too of a hot topic right now because he was going through his own personal demons with drug use and all that shit like that. So they got somebody else, but they still brought him on as a writer. And that comedy was it was like, put this shit out there because it's something that needs to be addressed. And if you laugh at it, people feel like they're not being attacked rather than putting it all in your face. You can't say that. You can't do this. It's like, you guys are saying that, and we want to show you how stupid you look. Now, it can go either way. It's all about how context is. It's like, I don't think you still have watched the whole thing. Go fucking watch the whole thing. Watch that movie, Blazing Saddles.
You told me that before, and I intend to. I just forgot.
I know, but it's okay. But watch it. You like, what the fuck?
I think I've tried. Well, I think I've tried to watch it once, like maybe 15 years. I mean, it's been a long time, and then for whatever reason, I didn't watch it for very long. But yeah, I know it's a classic, and I wonder if it's on Amazon.
I think so
because I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not on Netflix.
Was it? I think one point it was, but now no, I think it is on Amazon. But yeah, check it out. It's great. I love it. It's a fucking funny ass movie. Just pushes the envelope so much, but it actually pushes it so that people can understand that they're, it's all about context, how you say shit and how you present shit and what you do. Is like, yes, we all have stereotypes. Yes, we have issues. Everything is when it comes to certain things that is with media that's showed in America, movies and TV shows, it's American history. I mean, racial shit is American history. You can't
world history, really.
Yeah, actually, world history. Yeah, but I'm focusing more on America.
Yeah,
just for the fact that I haven't been to other countries, and we're Americans.
All right, fine. Jesus Christ, dude, I'll back off.
God damn it! But no, it's just like people understand that. Once you understand it, and don't think that you're being attacked, and just listen to somebody, and listen what is actually being said, sometimes you can understand things more better. It's the same thing as like the left and the right and all that stuff. It's like me and you. Well, me and you, we can get along. We do get along.
Easy.
We have a lot of different views on things. And like when you post on, like we were talking about before the podcast, shit you post on your Twitter page and your social media, you post things without 100% like context. They call it no nuance. They did a thing in November called No Nuance November. But you post things, but without explaining a whole bunch of stuff and not a whole bunch of detail, and just pointing out one point, and it can look like, what the fuck, you missed this whole other shit, but. Okay, that's to you. It could be like, well, that's a given. Yeah. I'm pointing out this one thing, and that's just the context most people will see. And even when I look at it, I'm like, I know what you're doing. It's like I already know what the fuck you're doing, and that's cool. That's okay. It doesn't bother me because it's once again.
I don't try to post things without. In my part, I'm not trying to post things leaving out half the story on purpose just to win an argument. Like if I post something, that's what I think. Look, and I'm perfectly fine with being wrong about things, but I am very interested as an adult in trying to be truthful and not manipulating people. Like I have no interest in trying to manipulate anybody, convince anybody to do something that I know is wrong just because I want to be on the right side of whatever. So I fucking hate politics because it's slimy, dude. Like it's about winning. It's not about the truth, and that's toxic.
I agree 100%. It's they use it as it's a new way of everything they do now with their political campaigns and their social media shit. They use it as a way to just put people against each other, and it's like whatever. And that's why I'm like I don't even listen to it anymore. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm cool. But I get what you're saying about not putting out there. And like I said, if I thought you were doing shit for ill, to hurt, hateful and hurtful, I would check you on that shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't care. Like seriously, like,
hey, I want you to check me. If I post something and you're like, that's not true, fucking post a link, bitch, and I'll read it. Okay.
And that's fine. I'll do that. But it's like, like at the same time, I look at certain things like, do I want to put enough time and energy into this?
No, probably not. Because we're just gonna go back and forth for a little bit, and that's
And that's the thing. It's like some people, and I'm not saying this is you, because you have, like I said, you have your thoughts, you have your beliefs, you have things that you just will stand for, is like, and things that no, and same with me. But at the same time, it's like this. You like Joe Rogan a lot. Do you respect Joe Rogan?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. And I thought Joe Rogan was more of on the right side, but it doesn't really matter. I like him as a person. I mean, I never met him in person, but I like him from what I see on I guess the surface, with his TV shows, media, and his the little bit of podcasts, clips of podcasts I've seen, it's like that. Okay, cool. He has different beliefs, he have different thoughts, but at the same time, it's like I have some of the same things. One of my but here's the thing: is like you like him, you like me. People can get along and still have different different thoughts and processes, and not have to agree all the fucking time for certain things, and that's fine. That's what people, I think, what fucking fucks up a lot of people is that they feel like, well, you don't agree with something that I really really believe in, so I don't like you. You're different from me.
I think the problem is, I think the problem is if you're not debating with some like base assumptions, like you have to have core principles. Okay, like a core principle is just maybe a bad example, but let's say our society works better financially on more of a capitalistic say that right, foundation. Some people, and then we can argue details about that and debate the best way for our taxes, tax rates and blah blah blah. But if you are one of those people that you're like, no, I want full on socialism, and you're dead set on that's the thing that you think is best, then there's nothing to debate about. I think our core principles in a lot of ways in this country have become polarized. Like we can't even agree on what we're trying to argue about. It's like, I don't know if I explained that very well.
You explained right, and I agree with you. I actually had I used to consider myself Democrat. I used to consider.
The hell is that? Did you expect me to go? Of course you did.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, but now I don't. Do I consider myself Republican? No, I don't. I consider myself a person, and I really don't put my views out there. But I whoever is right, like seems right, whatever feels right, whatever makes the most sense. And I had a friend. Actually, I have a business partner, and he's a good friend too. He lives in Tennessee, and we was talking. He's like, well, he said, well, we was going over politics and shit like that, and it wasn't heated. He's like, well, what do you agree with on this one? He said, okay, cool. He said, do you like making money? Like, do you like having businesses? I have a couple businesses, and I'm creating a few other ones. He's like, do you like having the ability to make as much money as you want? I was like, yeah. Do you like? Okay. He said, do you like the ability of paying less taxes? I said, yeah. Of course not. I mean, of course. Who the fuck likes to pay taxes? You know you have to, but who the fuck likes to? He's like, okay. Do you agree with equal rights and like all this stuff like that? He's like, yeah. So what the fuck are you getting at? He's like, so just from what, like, would you like it if you had to, if you got a nice brand house, but you had to fucking give half of your money to your neighbor so they can have a nice brand new house too, and then they have to get half of their money so they can have a nice new house, so the whole fucking country can have a nice brand new house? Everybody has to give all their money to somebody. I was like, no. You wouldn't like that? I was like, well, I would like for people to have nice shit and live nice and live okay, but if someone's not going to fucking be doing the same kind of amount of work that I'm doing, or working as hard and just sitting on their ass, and I give half to that person for not doing shit, fuck no. That's socialism right there. I said, no, it's not. He said, yes, that is. That's socialism. And he said, what I explained at the beginning was capitalism, and that's working for what you got. Now, there's ways to manipulate that shit. We went I'm not going to the whole thing. That's a whole another podcast, but I was like, no shit. And he said, that's the difference of a whole, left, right shit. It gets construed and messy at times, but he said, you're not a Democrat, you're neither a Republican, you're just looking at somebody who you're opportunist. I was like, that makes sense. I was like, yeah. He said, and nothing's wrong with that. You want better for yourself and your family and others around you, and that's fine. But if those people don't want better for themselves, you can't do shit. I was like, okay, that makes sense too.
But all the stuff that you said you didn't want is all coming from the Democrat side right now.
No. I
higher
thought
taxes and all that shit. Yeah, it is, buddy.
No.
Dude,
No.
That's all Democrats talk about doing is raising taxes.
No. That's all they fucking.
That's all they got. Hey, we're gonna raise taxes so we can give out more free shit.
Actually, both sides do that shit. They just don't talk about the Republicans talking about that much. They do it in other ways that you don't.
Because our last two presidents have lowered the taxes. Donald Trump lowered the taxes. Lower.
No, Donald Trump has actually allowed. I'm gonna tell you what Donald did, and I actually like the way he did. He allowed people to take more write-offs and deductions, so it looked like the taxes were lowered.
Oh, if you look at the tax code, I really don't want to get into all this right now.
Yeah,
this is not okay.
But no, yeah,
the tax rate went from like 30 something to 20 something. It like
right now,
the percentage actually went down.
I'll tell you on this one. For people who make over 400K, it has gone up. Just in this past year, I'd give you that one.
Then the Democrats, then liberals will be really happy about that. Congratulations.
That's stupid. That's fucking retarded.
Dude, if you know how much money, okay, I'm not even going to talk about my taxes.
Yeah,
it's just going to piss me off.
Talk about that. Don't talk about that. I don't hear. Nope.
It's going to piss me off.
Let's not talk about that one. But back to the whole topic.
Don't worry, I'll be poor again in about 5 or 10 years. Don't worry.
Shut the fuck up. I don't see Adam on there like OnlyFans like. Like what happened?
You doing my live streams begging for super chats.
But yeah, so just the whole like I was saying, the main thing about how the Family Guy shit was people thought it was risky, and other comedy and shit like that is like risky, taking a risk, and afraid of the whole culture, cancel culture and shit like that. It's like, bro, like you have to be able to laugh at yourself. You have to be able to really allow and embrace shit in the past, learn from it, grow from it, and so it doesn't repeat itself. And you have to learn about the history of shit like that, because if you don't, it's going to happen again. Then shit, you're like, oh, I'm crying, my pussy hurts, and blah blah blah. And I'm not saying that your pussy hurts. I'm just saying as
you're way too nice, man. Just that's a good joke. You just gotta own it.
But yeah, but like this, like the whole. Here's something that I'll say this. I told my son. I literally told my son this. So my son's gay, right? And when he came up to me and I was talking like, I asked him like, do you feel comfortable talking to me about anything like that? I mean, I'm not gay. I don't know how to really talk that much about or any questions you may have about that.
Or you like getting pegged. Other than that, you're not gay.
This motherfucker. Just because Cheetah gave you hemorrhoids, don't fucking put that shit on me.
No.
But so he was like, okay. I was like, yeah. And I was fucking with him too. I was like, I'm still gonna call you gay. I'm like, when you do stupid shit, I'm like, you gay. He's like, what? I was like, it ain't gonna change, bro. I was like, I'm not. We already know you gay. Who don't care, fuck? He's like, laugh. I was like, I love you. It's like, well, he got it though. He's like, okay, yeah.
Whenever you don't want people laughing at you, that's kind of like a self-segregation. You know what I mean? From society, because comedies like can bring people together. It's the ability to laugh at yourself. But you have to be able to be okay with people laughing with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and laughing at those jokes with you. You can't just like if I was white and people were like, I was laughing at jokes about myself, but if I saw you laughing, like that pissed me off. Like that's fucking stupid. I would never do that.
No, I get that. And here's my thing. If you want to see a great display of that whole section, me and my wife just watched a TV show called it's on Netflix. It's called True Story. Has Kevin Hart and not things I watched. What's his name? Fucking Blade. Oh my god, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes. And great series. His season 1 just hit. I hope I don't know how they're gonna do the season 2, but it was a great series. And it was a scene in there. Spoiler alert, but it was a scene there when I think it was the first episode. Kevin Hart was on the plane, and he wasn't a private plane. It was like commercial business class like that. And somebody else came on there. He was a fan, and Kevin was playing as a comedian. He was a comedian, a worldwide comedian, actor. And this guy came on and was like, "Hey, what's up, man? I'm a huge fan, and love your content. I love the skit when you said nigga." And the dude was white, and so everybody looked at him like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "No, yeah." And this is how he was like saying, "Nigga," and he's like, "Oh, okay, I appreciate it." So Kevin was like, the character's like, "Oh, I appreciate you being a fan." And then his bodyguard was like looking at him, and he's like, "Yeah, just like that whole thing, like the whole nigga punchline." And the bodyguard said, "Bro, you about 2 seconds of getting knocked the fuck out."
It gets more awkward each time.
Yeah, he said, "Well, I didn't say the ER. I didn't say the heart. It's like I'm just repeating the joke." And Kevin was like, "No, let him live his life. That's fine." And because it was just them. Yeah. And then later on, down in the series, go watch the series. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not telling you everything. Again? True Story. You like it?
True Story. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. And I'm saying, if I'm going on about a fucking TV show, it's because it's good. I don't watch TV like that. So, but yeah, watch it. I'll leave it at that. I want to go into the whole ending of it, but it's like, oh,
maybe we can talk about it later once I've watched it.
Yeah, we can talk about that one. But yeah, so it was real good, and it makes sense because like, if you won't say it in front of people, don't say it behind closed doors. Basically, if it's a joke, okay, great. If it's like something like, oh, that was fucking funny as shit, awesome. If you're doing it to bring awareness to something, great. But if you're doing it to hurt somebody, be hurtful or hateful, don't do it.
Don't hurt people.
That's
don't be just don't be an asshole. It's not that. It's
the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah, it's not that complicated.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. I'll see you back here on Wednesday, buddy. We'll knock this out. Hey, don't leave so I can get the thumbnail, okay?
For sure.
Hey, guys. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, hey, thank you for joining us, for watching us. If this is your first time, do us a favor. You see a little thing scroll at the bottom? Like and subscribe. Follow those instructions, please. Go ahead.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate that. Share it. Tell somebody about it, because we're going to be here for a while and enjoy the ride. And we're going to be, if you want to have us talk about something special or something that is actually near and dear to your heart, or something that you want us to cover, let us know. We'll take requests. We would love to talk about that and see what we can come up with around shit like that you guys bring up in the topics in the comments below. So With that, sir.
Guys, see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you on the next one.